there, how's it going? Kimberly here with AskSpot, and for this video, I will be showing you how easy it is to build an IntelliForm here in AskSpot. So let's just click inside the business, and then let's click on Create, and from here, the selection, we will click on IntelliForm. So for this form that we will be building, it will help you qualify leads for your AI service using the AskSpot's IntelliForm. It will assess, we will make it assess the company size, the goals, the tech maturity, and then we will end it with a personalized readiness summary that encourages them to book a call with you. So let's name it something like AI-Readiness Quiz, and then click on Create. Let's go inside our IntelliForm to start editing. First thing that we have to make sure is the ending action as display AI response option, since we wanted to end with a smart summary from the AI. This option allows you to use the IntelliForm as a regular form. Well, it will just collect data and display a thank you page after the form has been submitted, and the data has been collected. And then you can even use the redirect to URL, the given URL. So after the form is submitted, they will be immediately redirected to whichever link you put in here. So let's make sure this is selected, display AI response, save changes. Okay. So now, page 1, let's see. Let's rename this to page 1 and save changes. So it's all about, page 1 will be all about understanding who they are. So we will be dragging some input blocks in here, and we will drag it on this editor, and then click on the field, and this is where you can edit the input. Okay, so for the ID, let's make sure that if you are using the smart form, make sure to add a unique ID, since this is how you will reference this question in your prompts later. So for the text field, let's add the question. And for the placeholder, let's just remove this now. We don't really need that. So next would be what services does your business offer? So let's get the input block for that. And then let's add service focus. Okay, and save changes. So that's for page 1. Now let's click on this add page button to add another one, and let's rename it page 2 and save changes. Okay, so next we will ask about pain points and tech maturity. So let's just ask them, what's your biggest operational challenges? Oh, let me just remove this. Okay, and then let's name it current challenges right there. And for the input type, let's select text area, so they'll have a longer space to type in their answer. And then let's ask how they would describe their current tech stack. Okay, so let's use this again, the input block. And then for the ID, let's just say tech stack maturity. And let's remove the helper text. We don't really need that. Save. So this is how it currently looks like right now. Next thing is, let's add another page, which would be our page 3. So this will ask how interested they are in leveraging AI. Save changes. Okay, so let's just ask, maybe let's use this block. There you go. Let's try this block. And then let's say AI interest level. The question would be, how interested are you in leveraging AI? There you go. And let's save. let's set the default to 7 maybe. Default value. There you go. Or maybe let's remove it altogether and save. Okay. Next is we will ask what would they hope AI could help with. So let's use another input block with that. AI goals, and then let's remove the helper text. And then this will be another text area. So since we've asked the questions that we need, you can also explore some of the blocks that we have right here on the IntelliForm. So we've got some text blocks, input blocks, and contact blocks. Oh, you may want to gather their info, right? So let's add another page for that, just for gathering their info. You need to save changes first. Okay. Then this will be page 4, which is collecting their info. So let's use the email block and maybe phone and first name. Okay. That's your full name. Then let's name this full name. Save changes, email field. What's your email? Email. Then we'll change the unique ID to email. And then let's just change this to phone number. And then that's good. Okay, so we have added all of the data that we need to collect. So once I'm done with the form, I usually go ahead and add a cover to welcome them to our form. So you just click on add page and then cover. So now let's then add some media blocks right here. But for now, let's change the title. And then maybe let's add a subtitle that says this, and let's put that in the middle. And then let's add another, maybe a paragraph one right here. There you go. And then let's add a separator that has a call to action. Let's get this in the middle. And let's change the button to be start my AI readiness check. Put that in the middle and make it full width. Okay, so this is how your cover page looks like. So let's add maybe an image at the top. So let's just click on the properties and then click here to add an image. Recommended resolution is 650 by 350. Let me just add one right now. There you go. And upload. And save changes. So just some additional info, this was created inside a tool called Canva. So you may want to explore that too. Okay, since we're done with the form itself, we will now go to sources and let's add a context of knowledge for this IntelliForm itself. So I will use the text for this, and I'll add that. So once you're finished adding the sources, we can go ahead and add our prompt builder. So prompt 1 will be basically mapping the inputs of the AI. So let me just add it right here. This is the inputs that we need. Let's just make sure they're highlighted. If you want a quicker way to build your prompts and also the form itself, we do have an IntelliForm Builder custom GPT that can help you build this much faster if you want. Just leave a comment if you want a link to the custom GPT IntelliForm builder. And then the second prompt will be mostly for instructions for the AI. This will be instructions. There you go. Save changes, and this will be inputs, not prompt one. Okay, so now just an additional tip, you can even add a webhook if you want to send over data to an external system collected by this form. So let's just save the prompt and let's activate this. Now we can do a testing. Let's do a preview. All right, so it's asking, is your business ready for AI? Start my AI readiness check. Size of your company, let's just say 11 to 50. And then what services? Say residential plumbing. And then for the next part of the page, what are your biggest operational challenges? So let's just say managing technician schedules, and then missed follow-ups, and then how would you describe your current tech stack? It is basic, we rely on spreadsheets, phones, email. Next would be how interested that you're leveraging AI. Let's just say 9. And then for the AI goals, we'd love to automate. Okay. Then for the full name, and let's click next. So here's the output that it came up with. So it's not really the output that we want. So there's some trial and error that we need to do. I think it all boils down to the prompt that we added earlier. So over here in the instructions, I added this text where I referenced the input prompt, which is the first prompt. So I said, based on inputs, here's your instructions. So let's save changes and then let's try again how the AI will come up with. After editing our prompt, this is what AI come up with. So it referenced the name and then it referenced the inputs, which is a successful residential plumbing services with 11 to 50 employees. Your company has a robust foundation and a capable team to support its growth. So this positions you well to leverage the power of AI. And then it says how AI can be integrated to the tools that they already have. I mean, it's in a basic level. Then it says similar B2B companies have successfully used AI to streamline operations. So with AI, your company can overcome its current challenges and unlock new capabilities. And then the AI encourages the user to book a strategy call today to explore more about their AI needs. I also added a CTA button at the end of the AI output, and you can even add your name in here. And that's it. That's how you can create an IntelliForm that helps you collect some leads and try this setup if you want. You can also tweak the tone for your audience, and then you can share your version with the school community. And if you need further help, feel free to reach out to support at AskSpot.ai. Thank you so much.